What does it say? Okay, எடுத்து தாங்க தமிழ் கற்றுக் கொடுக்கிறவனா. அம்புஜா. ஓகே, சூப்பரா எழுதியிருக்கீங்க. விசா எடுத்து தாங்கன்னா தமிழ் கற்றுக் கொடுக்கிறவனா. ஓகே, சூப்பரா சொன்னீங்க அம்புஜா. நீங்கள் ஆக்சுவலாக ஒரு சூப்பரான பாயிண்ட் சொன்னீங்க. விசா எடுத்து கொடுக்கலாம், தமிழ் நீங்கள் கற்றுக் கொடுக்கலாம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி. நீங்கள் கேட்டது ஒரு சரியான கேள்வி, ஒரு சரியான ரிக்வெஸ்ட், ரைட்? எனக்கு தமிழ் கற்றுக்கணும்னு ஆசை, கண்டிப்பாக இன்னும் நல்லா பேசணும்னு சொல்லி. நீங்கள் சொன்னது என்னென்னா, நீங்கள் இப்போது என்ன பண்ணிகிட்டு இருக்கீங்கன்னு எனக்கு தெரியணும். நீங்கள் சப்போஸ் தமிழ் கற்றுக் கொடுக்குறீங்கன்னா நீங்கள் வர்ச்சுவல் கிளாஸஸில் கூட கற்றுக் கொடுக்குறாங்க. நீங்களே யூ கேன் பிகம் அ தமிழ் இது. ஸோ என்ன மாதிரி ஒரு ஸ்டூடெண்ட்டுக்கு நீங்கள் ஒரு ஆன்லைன் கிளாஸ் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிங்கன்னா யூ கேன் ஸ்டார்ட் யுவர் ஓன் பிஸ்னஸ் அண்ட் யூ கேன் ஸ்டார்ட் டீச்சிங் மீ இன் தமிழ். இன்னொன்று நீங்கள் சொன்னது விசா. விசா டீச்சர்ஸ்க்கு யூஎஸில் விசா இருக்குது, பட் தமிழ்ன்ற லாங்குவேஜுக்கு கிடையாது. நீங்கள் அதே ஒரு ஹிஸ்ட்ரி டீச்சர், இங்கிலீஷ் டீச்சர், மேத்ஸ் டீச்சர், ஆர்ட்ஸ் சயின்ஸ் டீச்சராக இருந்தீங்கன்னா அதுக்குன்னு சொல்லி ஒரு தனி விசா கேட்டகரி இருக்குது. நீங்கள் கண்டிப்பாக யூ ஹேவ் த ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி. பட் ஐ கேன் பி யுவர் ஸ்டூடெண்ட் இஃப் யூ ஸ்டார்ட் அன் ஆன்லைன் கோர்ஸ் ஃபார் மீ, அம்புஜா. நன்றி. Thank you.
Do you think ChatGPT will replace all the work in the future?
Sriram, first of all, great question. Thank you for asking whether ChatGPT is going to replace everything, all other technologies. It's to be something, it has to be watched over a period of time. Okay, Microsoft has invested billions of dollars into ChatGPT. This is the news which was out there. Yes, ChatGPT is a great technology. Is it going to solve all technology problems? That's something which we got to wait and watch. But it's a great technology.
This question comes from Suklee, Suklee. They said, I'm a cybersecurity expert. What's your advice for somebody who wants to start a business in IT? What are some recommendations you think they should be working on?
Yeah, so if you are, Suki, thank you so much for asking this question. Great question. And first of all, congratulations if you're on the startup journey. You've done several startups, but you've not been successful. That's what I think you had mentioned, which is just fine. There is not a one-step solution stating that, hey, yes, this is going to be successful. Failure is the stepping stone in entrepreneurial journey as well. You will continue to see failures, but you got to get over it and move on. All right. But I'll give you a couple of insights in terms of what are some of the most important ingredients what you need to have a successful startup or to get into the technology or IT business. That's the question, correct, Avi? Yeah, some of the personal recommendations. Okay, here's what I would say. First of all, do you come from a technology background? Entrepreneurs are of two types, all right? One, people who have been in the industry. They tend to come out of the industry because they've learned so much from the industry. They tend to come out of the industry and they go and do a startup from what they have learned in the IT industry. So first I want you to think about, do you have any experience in the IT industry? If you do not have experience in the IT industry, I want you to first go and gain some experience working in the IT industry, get to understand various different fields of what is happening within IT, and then choose an area which you would like to venture into. Another way to do an entrepreneurial journey is to think about, for example, there are a lot of entrepreneurs who came from no technology background at all. So you could come with zero technology background, right? But the most important thing is you need to have the idea muscle. You have to constantly keep picking up with ideas which are actually solving the gap. So do you know what is the gap in the industry and how are you solving that gap? When you're trying to solve that particular gap, right, you have the idea of how to solve the gap, but what you do not have is the technology adeptness or the technology folks to build that. That is where you need to bring in people. You should be a people compiler. Being an entrepreneur is about being a people compiler. You should be able to assemble a team of people who are able to take your idea and execute that as a technology. These are the top two recommendations what I have for you if you are looking to embark on the entrepreneurial journey. That's what I would say.
Next question comes from Ralph Khan. We're seeing a lot of layoffs happening in giant tech companies.
Yeah.
What do you see the future of IT hiring looks like?
Okay.
Hashtag AskSidAhmed.
Sit down.
Waiting for episode 3.
Okay, and what's the name of the individual who asked this question?
Rauf Khan.
Rauf Khan. Okay, Rauf Khan, first of all, great question again. This is the buzz in the industry right now, right? Recession, technology layoff, and ChatGPT. These are the top 3 things which are trending right now. So when you're talking about technology layoffs, right? During the time of the pandemic, there was a lot of hiring. People projected a lot of demand, as a result of which companies hired a lot of people. And now what has happened is, because of the recession, the market is shrinking. They don't have that kind of a demand, so they are laying off people. What is going to happen to the technology industry? India is a country which, as a country, it's a services economy. But predominantly, Americas have been the product companies and India has been the servicing economy. Now, we are in a recession. India's technology market by itself is built in a recession-proof model. What it means is, India serves as a back office operation for the technology services, like for example, software development. Any project work which is being done in the US, there is a team which delivers from India in good times. Like when the economy is good, projects get outsourced, people deliver. Now, when the economy shrinks in a market where we are right now, what is going to happen is clients will still want to run their projects. And if they have to run their project, they have to continue to innovate and develop new technologies and build products and build software solutions. They will not stall the project. They will not stop it completely. So you will see a few layoffs here and there, specifically in private equity backed or venture funded companies. There you will see some layoffs, but not in the large companies who are well seasoned services companies. You will not see that because the private equity money is also shrinking right now. So that's my take on it.
MD Sultan, I guess Sultan is a doctor, said, what is the secret source of your energy?
Sultan, MD Mohammed Sultan or Dr. Sultan. Okay, the secret source of my energy is the people around me. When I'm connecting to the audience, when I'm talking to people, when I have people around me, the positive drive with they are the ones who actually give me the energy, and that's the energy what you are seeing in me visibly. But thank you for asking this question. I'm really humbled.
When people leave India and they come to America, they change their personality.
Yeah.
They stop speaking Tamil, start speaking English. They have a whole identity. Yet you haven't changed. Why is that?
So, Afana, superana kelvi kettinga. Why is it that I did not change? Okay. The thing is, like, now I've been, my roots, my home, everything is in Trichy. Ellame Trichyla dhaan irukanga. So now I keep traveling back and forth to Trichy. So I'm very much connected to my family, very much connected to the roots of Trichy. So adanala enna achuna, because I've been traveling back and forth, so connected to my brothers, sisters, mom, woven into the family fabric and the social fabric. Innor answer enna solruna, in my 51 years, I've spent 25 years in India, 26 years in the US, but 25 years, adhaan the foundational experience, right? The foundation of your life. So how can you forget when the foundation blocks are built and connected with your family and connected with your language? So adhanal dhaan it is still rooted in me. But thank you for asking. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for spending your valuable time, for which I will forever be grateful. Thank you. Nandri.